Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with your girl Celeste and one of her trainers, Barry, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Celeste's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only corrections that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Celeste is going to come home with her very own training collar, and you will be taught how to use it during your one-on-one follow-up training session. Now Celeste is sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. And the command is Celeste heel. And at this point, her job is to match pace with Barry and to keep her shoulders even with Barry's left leg. So if Barry moves quickly, she should move quickly. If Barry moves slowly, she should move slowly, and you should never be dragged. Every time that Barry stops his feet, Celeste has been taught to sit and wait for her next command. So that when you stop to cross the street or stop to talk to a neighbor, your dog is sitting nicely at your left and waiting for her next command. And the only positive reinforcement that we give here is praise. We don't work with food. These big working dogs like to work, they like to accomplish good things, and they like to get praised for their accomplishments. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Barry's going to use his left open palm about an inch or so from her muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. The long sit stay in basic obedience training is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. And you can practice your sit stays right in your living room. You don't have to go outside to practice your obedience. Anywhere that you practice obedience is where you're going to get the best result. When Barry returns back to her, he walks all the way around her for an additional distraction and ends up back where her shoulders are even with his left leg. And at this point, Celeste expects to get another command. And they're running through the heel and the sit and the stay again. Barry's talking to her, keeping her focused on him, praising her for doing it well. And he's going to leave her in another sit stay. He walks out to the end of his training leash, and we're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. This is the second exercise where you do use your dog's name. Barry's going to call her in. He lightens his tone of voice. She's going to come right in front and sit facing his knees, and this stops her from coming and jumping on you. Lots of praise for coming to you. And then he has her return back around to heel position, and they're ready to start again. And he's going to leave her in another sit stay.
Stay.
Walks out to the end of the training leash, and then he's going to call her in.
Celeste, come. Good girl.
Very good. Nice automatic sit when she gets to your knees, and then she has to get up and return all the way back around to heel position. Now we're going to demonstrate for you our down commands, and there are two of them. We have down from a heel position and down from a distance. This is down from a heel. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down.
Down. Stay.
And he leaves her in a stay. Your long down stay is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. And this is a great exercise, again, to practice in your home, while you're eating dinner, while you're watching TV. Incorporate your exercises into your everyday living situations. When Barry returns back to her, he walks all the way around her just as he did on the sit stay as an additional distraction. He praises her. He's going to heel her out of that, and he's going to demonstrate that exercise again for you. The down commands are really, really useful in your everyday living situations.
Down. Stay.
Now when you get a little bit more familiar with obedience training and working with Celeste, you're going to be able to mix these exercises up and have fun with them. Barry's going to call her out of this down stay.
Celeste, come. Good girl.
She comes right in front. She sits. We're having a hard time showing you any type of correction here because she's doing everything that we ask her to do. And the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. Barry's going to leave her in a sit-stay. Remember, always have your dog, especially your big dog, sitting before you attempt to put them into a down. Barry's going to use his right hand to give the command, and we're going to drop her into a down.
Down.
Perfect.
Stay.
Doesn't get any better than that. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down, and your down from a distance. These are the exercises that we're going to start you off with practicing with Celeste. She's come such a long way, and she's a really nice girl. She's had friends here at school that she's run and played with. She's gotten a chance to enjoy snow. We've had a great time with her, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.